All right, so we're going to go ahead and fifth graders, we're going to reset these up. So I should have had you do it on another piece of paper, but I didn't say that, so we'll just go ahead and do it here. So when I'm lining these up, and I'm sorry, I need to get a shade. I will do that this weekend. You need to have everything right aligned. In other words, the end number needs to be right here. So I'm going to first of all put my 8176, and then I go backwards. So if I'm putting 45, that's really easy. I know it goes here, but I'm going to put 54 because I want that 5 to be right next to there, and then here.
I did that one.
All right, then, but it's okay. I'm going to go over it again. And then this one, 985. I start with the 9. 985. So it lines it up for you. It's kind of crooked. I wish I should have done it on paper, but anyway. 8. You don't have to. So we will for subtraction though. 8521. 8521. And again, as you're looking at this, all of these numbers should be lined up. They should be lined up. They should be lined up. Now, if you want to put zeros, you can. In fact, that was a good idea because I already have caught a mistake of mine. Is this 8 lined up correctly with that 1? No, because I've got my first digit. I've got my second. Here's the 1 of the third one. That 8, I should scoot it over, and I use a pen, but I will scoot it over because that just won't work. Okay, so here we go. And again, I'm going to look for any doubles. Well, the only thing I can see here is 8 and 8 is 16, plus 1 more is 17. So I know that's 17. 5 and 5 is 10 plus 1 more is 11. So 17 and 11 is 28. So this is going to be 8, and I carry the 2. Very tiny. Right? So then on this one, I can see that 8 and 2 is a 10, so I'm going to leave that one alone. And I add in that 10 last. So I'm going to add right now the 7 and 3 more is 10, but I really have 1 more than 3. So that's 11, and 6 is 16. Plus that 10 is 26. And then I'm going to carry my 2. Sorry about the sun. 2, 3. Are you getting this down, ma'am? Because you didn't have them finished. All right. So on this one, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And I'm going to carry that over. 8, 9, 10. Right. So again, that is going to be 10. And how do I know if I got it right?
You double check. You look at your answers.
Thank you. You look at the answers below.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's right here, and I'm going to draw one diagonal line through it. Don't scratch it out because I might need it. I might need to see that again. I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to save this one for you. You should have done it for homework, but I'm going to add on nothing right now. Okay, go to this side. Okay, let me see. Okay, so now this is very important.
To the other side, right?
All right, yeah, flip it over to this side. Again, we're limited by time, but okay, but I need to show you something, especially with this problem. We're starting subtraction today. Sir, hold on just a second. And I want you to see, I'm going to put a problem here. You don't need to write it down, but I want you to watch carefully. So if I have 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, okay, so just watch this carefully, minus 2, 7, 1, 3, 4. Okay. Ma'am, okay, you need to pick one snack. You've got like several things going. Take one and put the other one away. Thank you. All right. All right. So here's what, who can tell me how you do that subtraction? Does anybody want to come up here and do this right here? All right. Why don't you come up? Here's a pencil. Let me see how you do it. Have a seat. You can do that. I'm just going to kind of watch.
So it's 4 you can't do. So you cross out 0,
Okay.
and then you can't carry anything, so you cross out the next 0. You can't carry anything, so you cross out the next 0. And you cross out the 5. The 5 becomes a 4. And this 0 can become a 10, but you and make it a 9. This 0 becomes a 10, and make it a 9. This 0 becomes a 10, and make it a 9. And then here you have a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 3
And
is
we have a
6.
shadow here, but we'll, look at it full view in just a moment.
9 minus 3 is 6. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So your answer is 22,806.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, ma'am. Is Adora, correct?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. Well, I will say that this is a lot better than what I've seen, because I'll show you what I've seen. And by the way, don't worry about not understanding that. I'll show you what I have seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 7, 1, 3, 4. I have seen, well, they couldn't borrow here, so they took it from here and made that a 4, and they took that and they made that a 10 and said, okay, well, I'm not there yet, so make that a 9, but take this and make it a 10, but I need to take one and still put it there. Can somebody open there to thank you? And make that a 9, and then they said, oh, I'm not there yet, so I'm going to take that 1 and put it here, make that a 10 and make it a 9, and then finally they make that a 10. All right. However, okay, so she did a lot better, much better, but this is really important. In the 5th grade, we want to clean up your work even more, because the only issue with this is I don't want to put numbers here that weren't there. Did I have 1s in between the 0s? No. And I need to be able to see the original 1. She got the job done, but we're just going to clean it up a little bit. So now I want you to really watch. I'm going to write this number down again, 5, 0, 0, 0. I have 4 zeros. Minus 2, 7, 1, 3, 4. Okay. Now, watch this carefully. Can I take, make sure your eyes are focused, because it's really important. As a 5th grader, we need to clean up our subtraction. Can I take 0 minus 4?
No.
Just like a credit card, I'm going to pre-borrow a 1. I'm going to pre-borrow, and I'm not going to make that, she did a real good job by not crossing that out. A lot of kids cross it out and they rewrite that 0. I'm going to pre-borrow, so that's a 10. Now here's the different thing. So watch carefully. Here's what's different. I'm not going to get it from 0. I'm not going to get it from 0. I'm not going to get it from 0. I am not going to get it from 5. I know, listen. Where I'm getting it from is 5,000. If I have $5,000 and I take $1 away, who knows what I have?
4,900.
There you go. And I just put 4,999. I'm good to go.
Oh, that is way faster than the way.
It's so faster, so much faster. So, is that kind of cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like, this is the worst case scenario that I've seen. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. But it really cleans it up a lot. Yes, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure.
And it should come to the same thing. So 6, 6, 8, 2, 2. Did we get the same thing? Yes. I'm going to give her, yes, ma'am.
That's 50,000, not 5,000.
Well, but I wasn't counting this one here. I'm just saying from where I'm borrowing, that's 5,000. Okay. So again, I can. It doesn't matter how big it is. 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I take 0 minus 7?
No.
No. So I'm gonna pre-borrow, because that means I don't touch that again. I need eyes up here. Okay. So I don't, but I'm not going to get it from 0. I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 0. I'm getting it from that 30,000. And if I take 1, because I borrowed 1, from 30,000, who knows what 1 less than 30,000? Yes. There you go. It's going to be 2,999. Done. I'm ready to go. Done. And so it's going to be 3, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 7 and 1. Okay. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. In fact, let's, these two we're going to do here. Yes, ma'am.
So for the one, the 0 that you didn't touch, how do you
because I couldn't take 0 minus 7. So I have to borrow from somewhere to make it a 10. I have okay, it is a 1. Because I don't want, listen carefully, I don't want it to look like this kind of a 1, because that changes my original problem. I didn't have 5, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And that's what it looks like. So we when we're borrowing, we make a little diagonal like that. All right, so let's go ahead now and do some of your subtraction problems. So we're going to start with the number 2. Alrighty, okay. On the number 2, where? Hold on, I'm getting messages from people here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this one. Can I take 6 minus 3? Yes. So everybody should have their paper in front of them. Everybody should have, and we're doing this one together. 6 minus 3 is what? 3. Okay. Keep everything straight. We're 1-7, let's that side. Problem number 2. Okay. Then, can I take 3 minus 1?
Yes.
Yes, and that is what?
2.
That's 2. Okay, but here is where I have an issue. Can I take 0 minus 7?
No.
No. And this doesn't have as many zeros as the ones I just did, so it's a little different. So I have to pre-borrow. Again, don't put a great big 1 in between. Put a little 1 like that. So I know that that's a borrowing number. And I'm going to get it from the one next door, from the 8. So that 8, I'm going to cross it out and make it a 7. Okay. So now we're back here. What's 10 minus 7?
3.
Very good. 3. What's 7 minus 2?
5.
5. I don't know if I got it right.
Yes, check your answer.
Oh, check your answer bank. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to try as much as I can to give you guys answer banks. Let's go to this one that's already set up. This one, number 4. 8 minus 8.
0.
Good job. 8 minus 5. 3. Good job. Then, I even saw this yesterday. We'll just, boys and girls, we're going to have to finish the test tomorrow. Can I go 9 minus 4?
No.
No, I can never go from the bottom up. Has to be from the top. So I don't have enough. I have to pre-borrow. I'm going to pre-borrow to make that a 14. And I'm getting it from this, which becomes a what? Very good. And now, I also have to teach you a way. Does anybody know right away what 14 minus 9 is?
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that someone said we had to think about it. So I'm going to show you something else. We're going to work on it more tomorrow. I'm going to show you quickly. You might not get it, but don't worry. We'll do it again and again. So when I hate these where they're just kind of weird numbers. So what I do, watch carefully. I've got a 9. I'm going to go to 10. You'll understand in a second. I'm going to go to 10. And then I've ultimately got to get to 14. Okay. So I'm going to show you this, but I do not do this every time. I don't do it at all because now I do it in my head, but I'll show you what we're doing. You don't need to. If you want to, you can. But I go from, I don't subtract, what they say, add up. In other words, how many digits is it from 9 to 10? You all knew that right away. Perfect. You'll get this. I need your eyes. I see some eyes not on. you know what we're doing, so you need to pay attention. That is 1. Then, how many more is it from 10 to 14?
3.
From 10 to 14?
4.
4, thank you. Now, what's 4 and 1?
5.
5. The difference between 14 and 9 is 5. Even though I add it up, that gives me the difference. But now I'm going to show you how I do it without doing this every time. Again, the whole principle is going from 1 digit to 10, because we know our 10s, and then from 10 to that 14, which was 4 more. So I'm going to do it without the picture. So 9 to 10 is what? To get from 9 to 10 is 1, and then I just add that 4. What's 1 and 4?
5.
I've just subtracted 14 minus 9. And again, we will do that again, because tomorrow, let me see if I have it in my email. Oh, I forgot, I can't reduce the screen. I have got this big subtraction that we're going to do tomorrow. Huge. It's like this long. With borrowing on each and every number. You know why I do that? So you can learn it. So I can't just do one and have you understand.
It's going to be worse in college.
That you got it. Okay, but girls and boys, 0 out. Ma'am, do you need a tissue? Do you need a tissue? Okay, so here we go. So now we're almost done with this one. 5 minus 1 is what?
4.
4. And I think we're done. Is that answer there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. But now, I gave you a line sheet of paper. Oh, no. This one I think we can do here. So we're going to line it up. So let's rewrite this. Do not put that under there. Because when you write this, it's too squished together. We're going to space it out a little bit. 5, 4, 3. So write that one. And then I go backwards. I go 2, 3, 7 under it. Again, we line it up here. 2, 3, 7. So I can see that I'm lining it up correctly. Yes, Fallon?
So on the back side, you get all of
Ma'am, I'm not talking about backside right now. Stay focused on what we're doing. Ma'am.
So for problem number 7, you told us to add it on the side, which is for subtraction, so we don't have any mistakes.
Yeah, just do it on the
That you can do it over here. Okay? Find a spot to do it. And yes, ma'am.
Can I do it on the piece of paper that we have?
Yes, you may. On the line paper?
Yeah.
You absolutely can. You absolutely, let me see. All right, so if you've already set up, no worries, but if you want to put it on the line paper, 2, 6, 5, 4, 3, and again, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 7, and in fact, we're going to do the rest of the subtractions on the line paper. Again, you don't need to do that on the paper if you've already put it here. So I'm just going to do it here. So let's go ahead and start this one. 3 minus 2. 1. We can do it. 4 minus 3. I'm sorry, yeah, is 1. But can we do 5 minus 7? No. Now watch carefully. I'm going to do this adding up again. I have to pre-borrow. I want you to go ahead and pre-borrow. And we're getting it from the one next door. Okay. It becomes a 5. Now, listen carefully, because I can't do 15 minus 7 quickly. And we have to stop going 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is that anyway? 8. Okay. So here, watch carefully. I go 7 to 10. How many digits is it from 7 to 10?
8.
7 to 10? 3. And then you add that 5. What's 3 plus 5?
8.
There you just subtracted. So again, 7 to 10 is 3 digits. And then going up to 15, I need 5 more. So 3 and 5 is 8. And again, tomorrow we're going to do a lot of that. So 5 minus nothing is 5. 2 minus nothing is 2. So wherever you did that, put your answer back over here. 2, 5, 8, 1, 1. Did we get that answer right?
Yes, the first one.
Okay, good. Okay. And now we're going to do this one. And girls and boys, I'm going to say, let's do that one on the line paper. So I'm going to put I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Do we have to write it?
I want you to write it on your line sheet of paper.
What if you want me to?
Okay, okay, listen carefully. You went ahead of me then. So now, take your line paper and rewrite it right here. Because now this is going to take some work. And I want you to space out your numbers. And it's 0, 0, 2. And I usually don't put commas in this because they just mess me up. So I'm gonna write the other number backwards because that helps me line it up perfectly. So I'm gonna put 5, 2, 8, 5, 2, 8, making sure each time I align it perfectly, and then 0, 5. Because this one has lots of zeros. Is anybody else? And don't start it until I say, do not start it. I'll be, disappointed because I don't want you to revert to your old ways of doing it. So, can we take 2 minus 5?
No.
Please watch this. I see somebody not watching. I need you to focus what we're doing. Because if you do it different, that means you have not been paying attention. And I have to send emails. We don't want to do that. All right. So I'm going to pre-borrow. Now watch carefully. Am I going to get it from 0?
No.
No. Am I going to get it from 0?
No.
No. Am I going to get it from 0?
No.
Am I going to get it from 1?
No.
No. I'm getting it from 1,000. If I take 1 from 1,000, what is that? Yes, sir. 999. And because I'm losing a digit in front, put a 0. 999. Okay. So in fact, if you look, 999 plus that 1 should add up to be 1,000, and it does. So now let's go back to here, and I'm going to add up, even though I know my facts. If you know your facts, great. But if you're a finger counter, you need to listen. How much is it from 5 to 10? 5 plus 2 more.
12.
Plus 2. 5 is 7. 5 to 10 is 5 plus 2 more is what? 5 and 2? 7. That is 12 minus 5. Then the rest should be easy. 9 minus 2 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 0 is 9. Uh-oh. Here's it. I have 0 minus 5. Can I do 0 minus 5?
No.
No. So I'm going to pre-borrow again. Please get this. I'm going to, a little tiny 1. Okay. But am I going to get it from that 0?
No.
No. Am I going to get it from a 2?
No.
I'm getting it from 20. What's 1 from 20, everybody? 19. So put 1, 9. And then we stopped here. So now this one we should get. What's 10 minus 5? 5. So we're good with our 10s. And then 9 minus nothing is 9. 1 minus nothing is 1. 3 minus nothing is 3. And I'm going to, sorry for those crooked 7s. Okay. So now let's look and see if we got it right. Did we get it right? Yes, right there. Good. Whew. Okay. And I'm going to put that answer back over here. 3, 1, 9, 5, 9, 1, 7. Are we done with this side? Yeah. Because you all were supposed to do, all of the addition on this side. So I'll check it tomorrow. On this side, let me see. Again, you guys get out at 35. We only have about 10 more minutes. You won't have a lot of work. Let's do, okay, I'm going to help you do this number 4. And I'm going to say the rest of them because it's going to get, yes, ma'am.
So you know if for time up we have to do 5 and 7?
So if you haven't done it, finish it.
I did, but
You didn't tell us to do 1 and 3.
1, 8.
Okay, hold on.
8 and 3.
Please let me finish and then I'll tell you. We're going to finish this whole thing. All right. So, but we're going to go to the subtractions today. I think we have enough room to do it here on this one. Can I take 1 minus 6?
No.
So this is where it's really important to put a little tiny pre-borrow, and I'm getting it from what number?
8.
And that becomes a 7. But you can see it's all squished up. So on the others, we definitely will rewrite it. So I'm going to add up again. If you're not good with 11 minus 6, watch carefully. How many digits is it from 6 to 10?
1.
People. 4. And then you add one more. 5. There you go. That's 11 minus 6. So again, that little one that I bought is really a 10. 6 to 10 is 4, plus that one more to get to 11 is 5. And then, can I take 7 minus 9?
No.
So I'm going to pre-borrow. I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 9. Guess what I'm getting it from?
90.
And 1 from 90 becomes what?
89.
Excellent. Okay? So see how tiny we have to write? That's why we're going to rewrite these. So here we go. Now watch carefully. And I'm going to make this closer so you can really see. Okay. So watch carefully. I'm going to add up to do 17 minus 9. 9 to 10 is how many? 1 plus 7 more. What's 1 plus 7?
17.
What's 1 plus 7?
8.
8, people. Okay. So, again, 9 to 10 is 1. And I add that 7. 1 and 7 is 8. That's the difference between 17 and 9. And then the rest is easy. 9 minus 0 is what? 9. 8 minus 2 is what?
6.
Is 6. And do we have it right?
Yeah.
6985.
Yes.
There we go. It's right there. Okay. All right. Okay, this one, the number 6, I'm going to show you right now. I want you to write this one on your line paper, this one here, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger again. Okay. So I want this one on your line paper, the number 6. So, and the reason is because I want you to spread out your numbers just a little bit more than they have it spread out. Minus 3738. Okay. And then I'm going to have you do you may do this addition here. You may do this one here. You can do this addition here. And you should have already done 5 and 7.
Yes.
So, girls and boys, you're going to do down to 8. This is your assignment. You can start now. Down to 8. We'll do the word problems tomorrow. And that is it. Any questions? Okay.
So everything, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anything, ma'am, from 1 to 8 that is not done, that's what you need to do. All right? And people at home, have a good day.